Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. I just got through doing another video, so I've got a little puddle under my canvas, but I'm going to do another one because you know how when you get started you just can't stop with this acrylic pouring. It's so much fun. So I had used some colors and I'm going to do another pour, but I'm going to change it just slightly. I used red in the last one. I'm going to take red out of the equation. And I'm going to take the tan color I had used out of the equation. So I think the colors I'm going to use are going to be some metallic gold. I've got some more of a chocolate and a reddish brown. I think I'm going to use the chocolate color. I've got viridian green and a little bit of phthalocyanine green. So I'm going to use those colors, I believe. So I'm going to just go ahead, I'm going to start with a little bit of the viridian. And this is a 12-inch canvas, so I need roughly 5 ounces of paint. So sometimes you just never know what color combinations are going to come up with. So I thought I would just use some colors out of my comfort zone today. But these were colors that have been sitting for a while, for weeks, in a cup, in the different cups. And they have OGX in them, and I had to add water to get them to loosen up a bit. But even after sitting for a couple of weeks, they're still creating cells, which is really cool. Get that last bit of gold out of there because I love the metallic gold. But I don't want the lumps, which I've got some lumps in there, so I'm trying to avoid that because these, like I said, these paints have been sitting quite a while. Use up the end of my phthalocyanine green. Maybe a bit more of the viridian. And just a pinch of brown. So we will see how this goes. I'll flip this one. And hopefully I'll have enough paint. What I'm going to do is take some of this brown, because that's what I have left, is the brown. And see, it's got a big old clump of dried brown on the stick, which is funny. But I'm just using this to cover my corners. And that way the paint will flow a little bit better, hopefully. Catch any lumps that I have in it. So as you can see, the paint has sat for weeks. It's been stirred, it's had water added to it, it's got OGX in it, and it's still selling up. So you have cells no matter what when you're using OGX. I'm popping the bubbles. And I'm just going to allow it to sit a few more minutes and let it grow a bit. Got another gold that I've got sitting around. I'm just going to use it. I didn't mean to go over the edge of my puddle, but I did. But just to help the paint spread a little better. Help it move. So definitely picking paint colors that are out of my comfort zone. Just getting it to go a little bit more over the edges. So I kind of stretched out my shapes a little bit much there. That's okay. So a couple of lumps. And this area right here didn't quite make it to the edge, so I'm going to add that metallic gold, which is so pretty. You can always kind of swirl or drag a little bit and it'll help. You can add paint in an area if you don't like that's got too much of a one color, you can add color in. But you just can take the color and kind of drag it through or swirl it and make it feel like it was kind of meant to be all along. So if I got areas that are missing paint, I just stick my finger in the cup and dabble it on, and so this is a little brownish feeling right there. So I think I'm going to add some metallic gold. See if I can get this last bit of phthalo cyanine green, just put a little there, and then just kind of swipe gently, and that just adds some personality there which was not there before. So you can move and stretch if you need to a bit. But I think I'm pretty content with the finished look. I look at it in the camera and it looks a little greener than it is in real life. It's more of a blue-green, but in the camera it looks a little greenish. I'm not sure if it's coming out true to color, but a fairly pretty combination of colors. Maybe I'll take a little of this Viridian and phthalo green, stick it right here. With a little gold. And then use my skewer just to maneuver it a bit. like that. So I'm going to leave it, I think, like that. And call this one done. I do see an area where the paint is thinned down to the canvas, so I'm just scooting some paint over. You have to keep an eye on the areas of your canvas that might go down to the canvas because of the OGX or silicone. Sometimes it will just go right down to where you can see the texture of the canvas, and you've just got to keep adding paint back until it covers that canvas up. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you're a subscriber, if you check on the bell in the bottom right, you'll get a notification every time I post a new video. If you will, check out the links below the video where it says show more on your computer or the down arrow on your mobile device. There's all kinds of links that will be helpful to you. There is Amazon with all my recommendations and products that I use. There's my Facebook group if you'd like to come over and join us there. And there are the PayPal link if you'd like to make a donation, and my Patreon page, and other things. My Thinkific platform where I have some of my online tutorials for acrylic painting with a brush if you want to learn traditional acrylic painting. So check them all out, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.